Hey fourth graders, it's Mrs. Burke again with a math video. So you've been doing a lot of work this week with decimals. I hope you're finding them fun. It's something different, which is always nice. And today we're gonna talk about 3 very important vocabulary words when it comes to decimals. And they're actually 3 very important words when it just comes to numbers in general. It doesn't just have to be decimal places. But a lot of times these 3 words are confused, or they're used and kids just think they all mean the same thing. So those 3 words are digit, place, and value. And these 3 words tell us a ton about our numbers, okay? So every single number in the world has a digit name, has a place, and has a value. And they are not all the same thing. So today we're going to go over what these words mean, okay? So a digit is our first word. A digit is just the name of the number. And a digit can be any number 0 through 9. So the number 24 is not a digit. 2 is a digit, and 4 is a digit. And 2 and 4 are the 2 digits that make 24. But a digit just is the number, the name given to a number 0 through 9, okay? So if I showed you this number and asked you what the digit is, the answer is 8, right? If I wrote this number and I asked, what is the name of the underlined digit? You should say 7. If I asked you the name of this underlined digit, you should say 0. And if I asked the name of this underlined digit, you should say 6. So a digit is just the name of a number 0 through 9. Okay. Now digits are found in a place. They have locations, okay? So place is our next vocabulary. And the place is where the digit is located. So think of your place value chart. So now that you're in decimals, these are the place values you're going to be thinking of most often, okay? The 100 place, the 10 place, the ones place, which we also refer to as the whole, the 10th place, and the 100th place. So watch. If I have this number, 562, and I ask you what place the underlined digit is in, I don't want to know the name of the digit. The name of the digit is 6, but that's not what it's asking. It wants to know what place it's in. What is its location? So you're going to think back to your place value chart. So here I have my 5 would be in my hundreds, which means my 6 would be in my tens, and my 2 would be in my ones. So the 6 is located in the tens place, right? Tens. When they ask you for a place, your answers are always going to be either tens, hundreds, thousands, hundredths, tenths. It doesn't matter what number is in there. The place is just where on the place value chart is the location of this number or of this digit. Now the final word, which is the trickiest, but is value. And that is asking, how much is something worth? So to find the value of a digit, of a number, you're going to actually combine the digit with the place. For example, if I have the number 536 and it wants to know the value, you're going to take the digit, which is 3, and the place, which is 10. So if I have 3 tens, my digit and my place, the value is 30. And I actually like to make a little representation of V for value here. And I like to do it like this. I like to say place or digit, place. Let me write it that way. The digit and the place. make up the value. So if I have a 5 in the hundreds, the value is 500. And I usually do this. If I have a 2 in the thousands, I have a value of V of 2,000. If I have 4 in the tenths, I have a value of 4/10. So that's one trick of remembering what the value is. It's the location of the number plus the digit. Putting them together gives you the value of that number. So today we're going to look at some practice questions. And I highly recommend that when you're doing today's IXL and worksheet activities, that you make yourself a place value chart. That will make your work 100 times easier. It might take you 2 minutes to make the chart, but it's going to save you 10 minutes, and it's going to be 10 times easier. Okay? So your place value chart should probably look something like mine. Now, I like to put, when I'm working with a lot of examples, I like to just slide it into, this is just a sheet protector. So ask mom and dad if you have a sheet protector. You can also slide it in like a gallon-sized Ziploc bag. That works also. But that will make you a really quick dry erase board. So I made myself from hundreds, the largest, all the way down to hundredths, my smallest. And this is going to help me with 2 of my vocabulary words. This will help me when trying to find place, and this will also help me when I'm trying to find value. Now, digits are our easiest one. They're just the numbers 0 through 9. So you might not get as much help with this for that, but it's going to help with the other 2. So let's take a look here. My first question says, what place is the 2 in this number? I have 3.20, or I read this as 3 and 20 hundredths. So I'm going to copy this straight into my place value chart. And I always make sure I have a really big decimal point before I start. So I know as soon as I'm done with my wholes, I have a decimal point to show me these numbers are less than a whole. So I'm going to pay attention to where this decimal is. And it says 3.20. So in my chart, 3.20. So I filled it in. It took me less than 10 seconds. And now it's saying, what is the place? This is the key word here, place. A place is a location. Where is that 2 located? It's located in my tenths. So these here up top are my choices for place. So my answer is just tenths. It's located in the tenths. Not in the 2/10, not in the 2, but it's located in the tenths place. All right, my next question, so now I'm going to erase it. And look, good as new, I'm ready for my next one. My next question says, what is the value of the whole? So remember, value. I'm going to have to combine my digit with my place. So it's focusing on the whole. And remember, whole is the same as one's place. So I'm going to fill this number in on my place value chart. It said 5.20. I'll put the decimal right on the line. 0.20. I read this as 5 and 20 hundredths. And now it wanted to know what is the value of the whole. So I'm going to combine my place with my digit. 5 wholes, or 5 ones, equals 5. So my value is 5. Okay, 5 ones equals 5. Next, what digit is in the tenths place? So I'm going to copy this onto my place value chart. 75.89, or I read that, we'll get better at reading these, but I read that as 75 and 89 hundredths. And it wants to know which digit, so my answer has to be either 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, is in the tenths place. I'm going over to the tenths place. What digit is this? 8. So my answer, 8. Next, what is the value of the 3? So I'm going to fill this in on my place value chart. 41 and 38/100ths. And it wants to know the value, digit plus place equals value, of the 3. What's my digit? 3. What's my place? Tenths. 3/10 equals 3/10. So I could write it like this. 3/10. Or I could write it like this. 3/10 or 0.3 has a value of 3/10. All right. Next question. What place, this is the key word, what place, location, is the 5 in? I'm going to copy this number onto my place value chart. So I have 15 and 68/100ths. What place is the 5? What location? The 5. It's in the ones place, or my whole. That's my answer. That's it. Oh, we have a value one. Why don't you try this one? I'll fill it in on my board in case you don't have one. But again, I strongly suggest you making one of these for today's activity. It will save you so much time and you'll improve your accuracy by 1,000,000. So what is the value of the 9? My 9. Think about what is value. What's the value of the 9? I have 9 ones. The value is 9. All right, moving right along. Try this one. I will fill it in on your place value chart in case you're still waiting to make one. Don't wait much longer. Okay, and my question, what's the place of the 6? Okay, place is location. Where is the 6 located? It's located in the hundredths. So your answer is simply hundredths. It's not 600ths, it's not 6, it is just hundredths place. All right, this next one, what is the value? And that number is 4 and 16/100ths. What is the value of the 6? Value. What do you think? Ready? 6 in the hundredths, 6/100ths. So that is the value. What digit, so we're looking for a number, 0 through 9, is in the thousandths place. So I'm going to copy the decimal. It wants to know the digit that is in, oh, I put thousands, that's 5th grade, sorry guys. Let's do hundredths place. Thousandths is the place value after hundredths. So what digit is in the hundredths place? Digit, number 0 through 9. Hundredths place, what digit is this? 4. That's it, the digit 4. All right, we have 2 more. What digit is in the ones place? What digit is in the ones place? Now remember, ones is the same thing as the wholes. What digit is in that place? A digit is a number, 0 through 9. 4. And the last practice one. What is the value of the 6 in the number 67 and 5/100ths? Value. We have a 10 place with a 6 in it, or a 6 in the tens place. If I have 6 tens, 60. So that has a value of 60. Now I believe for your IXL, they're mostly gonna focus on place. This place value, Matt, will help you so much, right? But besides thinking about place, I want you to think about all 3 of those words. Place, digit, and value because they're all going to be used together. Okay, so do your best work today. Take your time, and I hope you have a great day, and I hope you're enjoying decimals. Miss everyone. Talk to you soon. Bye, guys.